A very warm welcome and a very happy new year to our listeners this afternoon, coming to you live here from the Mill Farm, match day 28 in the National League as Barrow take on AFC Fylde. Of course, the second of the festive doublehead between the two sides. Got that 1-1 draw at Holker Street just 6 days ago on Boxing Day. They face each other as the opener to 2019. For Barrow, it's an unchanged side from that victory against Salford at the weekend. In goal, Joel Dixon. A back three of Cal Jameson, Josh Granite and Dan Jones. Jack Barter at right wing back with Jason Taylor and Kemi Agustin in the centre midfield. Rhys Norrington-Davies at left wing back. John Rooney in behind Jacob Blythe and Jack Hindle. On the bench for Barrow, Connor Brown, Josh Kay, Luke Burgess, Lee Molyneux and Steve Jennings. Delighted to be joined this afternoon by my usual travelling companion Matt Ryder. Of course, missed the last away game against Solihull because he was getting married 2 days later. So first and foremost, congratulations, Matt. Up to the 11-minute mark here, corner taken short. Comes to John Rooney, back again to Kemi Agustin. Agustin delivers a ball in towards goal, but it's on a play. It's going to be a goal kick. So 11 minutes played here, still 0-0. Dixon rolls the ball out. Cal Jameson now will carry the ball forward here for Barrow. Gets away from his man brilliantly. Cal Jameson still in possession as he goes on another one of his long runs forward. Chips the ball out to this left-hand side. Norrington-Davies into the box. Jack Hindle gets there. Good block there on the line by Byrne. And in the end, a free kick has been awarded against Jack Hindle. He went in with a challenge to try and win the ball back. So the throw-in is taken into Ganoe. Back again to Burke over on that right-hand touchline. Gets the ball into the box. Danny Rowe gets up, flicks it on. Comes to Horton on the edge of the area in acres of space. And Agustin is the man stood around it. And the play is on the edge of the box. Free kick taken. It is Agustin. It's over the wall. It's over the bar as well, though. It's out for the goal kick. Going to look at every angle of the ball, but there's a massive gap there, isn't there? Right to the left of Joel Dixon where he stood. It's a huge gap, Matt. There's Danny Rowe, kills it over the wall, right in towards the gap, but Joel Dixon does well to get across and make the save and out for the corner. Onto the left-hand touchline, John Rooney's even up there as well as ball is delivered forward from Dan Jones. So Francis Angle gets a touch and diverts it into the area, but Fowl managed to get it away. Comes to Agustin on the edge of the box and curls a shot at goal. Kemi Agustin couldn't get it on target this time, but he has gone down in the process. He collided, I think, with Brewitt, who was sliding in on the edge of the area. Under control on the edge of the area. Little back heel to Norrington-Davies. Norrington-Davies into the box. It goes towards John Rooney, who takes a shot at the near post. Hits the side netting and I'll play for a goal kick. Back in again to the captain Byrne, and now back to Brewitt again. Carrying the ball forward. Into the Barrow half he goes, and now Brewitt waving forward into Horton, and the space is starting to open up here now as Crosdale gets into the area and does very well, gets back defending Cal Jameson, who trapped back there and got the challenge in. Jack Bartram stood on the halfway line on his own. Another corner here which Rooney again sent into the box. Header comes in on goal and it's just past the post there.
You just look at the reaction of the Barrow bench. They all jumped up expecting that net to bulge and it just bounced wide, didn't it? But two excellent corners.
But again, it's Fylde who intercept. Now have Nick Horton in the advanced area, gets away from Jason Taylor. Space opening up for him, takes a shot which is bounced down inside his penalty area there by Joel Dixon, and then he claims it as the ball bounces back up again.
Yeah, good positioning from Dixon there.
Yeah, just missing that kind of final ball into the area, aren't we, today?
Yeah, kind of cancel each other out a bit.
Here come Barrow now, good ball into the box there. Burgess now goes to ground, shouts for a penalty, but in my opinion I think Burgess was already on his way down to ground when eventually a bit of contact did come in and the referee rightly waves it away.
Yeah, that almost came from nothing, didn't it? Just a long ball forward, a mistimed header, and Burgess got himself into the penalty area.
On the halfway line, back to Taylor, back to Granite, and that's a poor pass there, and Barrow under pressure now. It's Danny Rowe running at Josh Granite. He's turning one way, turning another way. In the end the block comes in, Tasdemir runs in on it, but thankfully it bounces into the hands of Joel Dixon. That was an agonising end there for Barrow, and thankfully they've survived it. Josh Granite in there, Cal Jameson there, a long line of gold shirts stood right around the goalkeeper. The ball goes into the box from the throw, header comes in, bobbling about another. Great save there from Jay Lynch to keep the ball out. And Barrow find a late bit of magic, just like they did on Saturday, as the ball's delivered forward from the free kick into the area. Easy header away, drops down though, edge of the box, time still goes on. Jennings into the area, goes the ball towards the back post. Josh Granite gets up with a header, bounces off the back there of Burke. The final time whistle is blown. And Barrow have got themselves a point in the end. They could have snatched all 3 points towards the end of the game. Another fantastic save from the Fylde goalkeeper Jay Lynch. But all in all, you'll be very happy with what you've seen, not just today, but for over the whole festive period as a whole, Matt.
Oh, definitely. And you've come to the team that's third in the table, winning most of the home games, scoring goals for fun. And we've come here, we've put a very, very disciplined performance in there. Again, it just, either side, it could have gone either way if either side had taken the chances or forced a mistake. And daft as it was at that last 2 or 3 minutes of stoppage time, we were very close to nicking it. And got to give full credit to Ian Everett and these boys. They've had 4 really tough matches over the Christmas period, and we've been unbeaten in them all. I certainly would have taken a point here any time of the season, but certainly after 3 previous games are tough games. Not a lot wrong there at all from Barrow. Disciplined, strong, some good football in patches. And again, when you get 2 decent teams against each other with strong players in key positions, it's not going to be a spectacle. You just need that little bit of magic or a mistake. Fortunately for Barrow, the mistakes we made were in the right areas, and we didn't force Fylde to punish us. And you could give some credit to Fylde. They defended extremely well under pressure as well when we did put the ball forward. So it's a 0-0 draw, but it certainly wasn't a bore draw.
8 points out of a possible 12. You could argue that it could quite easily have been 12 from 12. They haven't looked like losing any of the games, which is the major plus that you've got to take from it.
We've proved that we're on 39 points. I think it is now. We're a team pushing into the top half of the table. Why not? My
thanks, Matt Ryder, for joining me. Another great point here for Barrow. They've continued the form from the end of 2018, and they've started off 2019 with another point. 8 games unbeaten now for the Bluebirds. It has finished here at Mill Farm. Fylde 0, Barrow 0.